one thing is very clear, Indro, that this has marked a fiery start to the upcoming polls in West Bengal, has certainly laid the ground to what a fierce battle it is going to be.
Well, absolutely. Suesha, look at the turnout here in this rally. We've been trying to show you, we're trying to give you a glimpse of, women, children with flowers who have been brought in, mothers bringing their children to catch a glimpse. And as I've been saying, you see so many women supporters. As I've been saying, 10 people, if you see 10 people, 7 out of 10 people would be women supporters of Mamata Banerjee who are very, very energetic, who are extremely enthusiastic, and they come out in large numbers to just egg on Mamata Banerjee as she walks down the streets of Kolkata. So if you have to understand, if one has to understand Bengal politics and the way it moves on the ground and why Mamata Banerjee has been able to, win Bengal 3 consecutive times, then you will have to understand what's happening on the ground right now. She still continues to remain a very, very popular leader on ground. She has the mass connection, and in a sense, she's one of those last mass leaders who has that connect with the audience. And the Trinamool Congress is so heavily dependent on that every time there is a crisis that is facing the party, it is Mamata Banerjee who invariably will have to come out on the street and use that mass appeal that she has to somehow nullify any threat perception. And here also, as we have been discussing, it is the image of her, a 60, in her late 60s, somebody, an aged woman taking this fight politically for Bengal and taking it on against multiple central agencies. This is the image that the Trinamool Congress wants to portray, and therefore Mamata Banerjee is once again out on the streets. Back to you.
It's right, Indrajeet, Sneha this side, and as you get us those pictures really of Mamata Banerjee on the streets along with the supporters, I think the word or the phrase that really comes to my mind at this point in time is mahal banana, or it does appear, doesn't it, Indrajeet, that the mahal in that sense has been set. The stage really is set for what really is going to be, a very politically charged next few weeks and months really between the BJP and the TMC in the run-up to elections in the state of Bengal.
So, the sights and sounds of a Mamata Banerjee rally here in Kolkata, Sneha, very, very colorful, lots and lots of supporters and lots of women. Every 10 steps that we go, you see these women, they are the core vote bank of the Trinamool Congress, and they're out here. Look at their excitement. So they're out this afternoon to catch a glimpse of Mamata Banerjee and also, take photos of her at this point in time. So, as I said, it's never easy to cover a Mamata Banerjee rally. You literally, I was just telling my camera person Shubhojit, one really have to be really, really fit to be able to, walk the entire distance that Mamata Banerjee walks. And at the pace as she walks at her age, she's often said this as a chief minister. She's quite workaholic, and she walks a few thousand steps every day on the treadmill. She's aging, of course, and what we saw today when she came here at the rally, that she was limping, and yet she has decided that she would undertake this Padayatra. And which is in a sense a very old school. She is in a sense a very old school politician, and she could have been on a cavalcade. She could have been on a car, on a vehicle, waving at people, but she doesn't do that. She believes that when she walks, she would be able to make the connect. I recall 2021 during the assembly elections when we were covering similar rallies, and Mamata Banerjee was on the wheelchair then, and yet she had decided to conduct a rally in Nandigram. and her party had decided that Mamata Banerjee will, she would be taken through the main road. But Mamata Banerjee stopped it and ensured that she enters each and every nook and corner of the villages so that she can meet and interact with the people en route her march. So that gives you a sense of kind of mass leader that she is. She understands how to reach out and connect with people. And all you see these women, police officers in civil attire, they literally trying to man the streets of Kolkata, because this entire stretch of about 5-6 kilometers that she is today going to walk, they need to sanitize and they need to keep people at bay, because a lot of enthusiastic supporters of Mamata Banerjee, especially women and children, what they tend to do is, they tend to push into the barricade and try and hand over flowers and other stuff to Mamata Banerjee. So that becomes a security challenge. Sneha.
That's right, Indrajeet, Kundu getting in those details at this point in time. We'll continue to come back to you in just a moment from now, even as that rally, that Padayatra you see on your screens at this point in time is our top focus. It's a showdown between Mamata Banerjee, the TMC on one hand, and the Bharatiya Janata Party on the other. That is one of our top focus stories. For the moment, we're pausing for a quick commercial break here.